Hello, and welcome again. Now, I know this isn't exactly the kind of video you were expecting my next upload to be. It is not Alone in the Dark, episode 17, but that is coming soon. This is more of a side venture, just a random idea I had, because I was going through some, really old. Oh, my cat looks sad. Uh, anyways, oh. I was going through some really old monster movie posters, and, they tend to be very over dramatic, whole lot of taglines, over promising, the whole deal. Especially the older ones between the 50s to the 70s. But the one that really got me to want to share them with the world is Bigfoot 1970. Now, I had just stumbled upon this poster randomly and I thought it was funny, so I sent it to a coworker. And, I did not read every single line. It took me a few readings to catch the strange line. Um, I'm gonna read it for you and let you see if you can tell what that strange line is. And this is also a chance for me to show off my movie announcer voice. Let me just check. There we go. The greatest monster since King Kong. The most realistic, horrifying movie ever. Bigfoot breeds with anything. Yeah, so I did not notice that last line at the very end until after I had already decided to send it. Now, I did look up a synopsis, and you can find this movie for free on YouTube, the whole thing. It's about a motorcycle gang trying to rescue a couple of women who were kidnapped by a Bigfoot in order to replenish its species population. Roger Ebert gave it a thumbs down, said it was only fun ironically. Uh, Has a 150-year-old legend come true? Bigfoot, America's abominable snowman, breeds with anything. And yeah, that tagline is all over its whole advertising. Let me read you one more poster of this, and then we'll go on and just see how many weird, random, vintage horror movie posters we can find. Let me scroll up a little bit. Authenticated. You have seen it in True Argosy, LA Times, and Saga. You have read about it in Reader's Digest, studied it in National Wildlife. A creature 8 feet tall, all physical evidence supports its existence. Numerous photographs and sightings back up this incredible fact known for ages, authenticated by world-renowned scientists. Clearly making reference to the big Bigfoot hoax at the time. John Carradine, Joy Lansing, John Mitchum, and Lindsay Crosby, featuring Chris Mitchum, Judy Jordan, James Craig, and Joy Wilkerson in color. Bigfoot. This factual story is an incredible adventure of Northern California cycle gangs and their search for a beautiful hostage captured by these amazing human like creatures for the purposes of mating. So, um, now, yeah, we're not just looking at Bigfoot movies today. Um, like this one. completely unrelated. No catchy taglines for this one, though it is a rather neat looking poster. But yeah, a running theme you'll notice with these old horror movies, especially from the late 60s through the 70s, is that the monsters were always kind of down bad all the time. And I'm sure you'll see what I mean as we go along. But for now, let's take a look at this one. Let me make sure it's captured right. Okay, yeah, okay. Stare into these eyes. Discover within them the unspeakable, terrifying secret of Black Sunday, the most frightening motion picture you have ever seen. Please note, the producers of Black Sunday recommend that it only be seen by those over 12 years of age. The most frightening motion picture you have ever seen is apparently only PG 13. Who knew? And, I hope I don't get demonetized by YouTube for some of these posters because these were mostly like PG rated movies when they came out. So if YouTube has a problem with it, I don't know what to tell you, man, okay? But moving on, here's what looks like a sci-fi one. Yeah, continuing that theme I mentioned. Up from the forbidden depths comes a tidal wave of terror. Monster from the ocean floor. Um, I hope I'm not being too loud for my neighbors because it is almost 3 in the morning. But anyways, yeah, that monster, it may remind you of a few things, things I'm not going to name here, but it may remind you of a few. It seems very interested in that innocent beach faring woman in her very 1960s style swimsuit. But how about we move to a more classic one? Yoop. The Blob. Indescribable. Oh, frick. Ah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My cat was up here earlier and got all over everything. There's cat hair everywhere. I just like breathed some. I breathed a piece of cat fur in as I was trying to do that narration. I am so sorry. Let me try again. Indescribable, indestructible. Nothing can stop it. The Blob. Now, this one was a classic. 80s remake, too. Here's one you may remember if you know Mystery Science Theater. Invincible, indestructible. What was this beast born 50 million years out of time? Reptilicus in color. Reptilicus here on the poster looking much more fearsome and big than in the movie itself. The movie wasn't really all that anything special. Here's another one. Whoops. Will the first life on Earth be the last terror of man? What are we gonna see here? Let me, is it capturing? Yes. Okay. Good. Whoop. See, Grotto of Death under the Earth's oldest wilds. Blood-stirring rituals of ancient death cults. The living curse from 20 million years of time. The monster revived from the first life of creation. The towering tide of terror crawling over jungle and town. The death dance of the voodoo virgin. Kaltiki, the immortal monster. Yeah, I had never heard of this one before I started looking for random movie posters. I'll go on. This video's going on much longer than I thought it would, and we've not covered nearly as much as I wanted. Midnight on stage. Dr. Dracula's living nightmares. See dazzling Donna Haynes. 6'4" of hex appeal, plus on-screen super horror thriller. I didn't know that Dracula went back to college. Good for him. Good for him, I guess. So we got this scantily clad woman. We got what I assume are Dracula's eyes over the poster. We have the very common for this time ape person carrying woman. Very much so in the vein of King Kong. We got a spooky skeledude and zombie guy? I don't know. What the? Oh, cat. No, you can't get up now. Let's see if we can find some truly, strange ones. Oh, it's so small. The High Priestess of Evil, a monstrous fiend with an overpowering lust for blood. Terror fills the... No, cat! No. Please, get down. Get down. He's trying to get behind the monitor. Again. This is actually the third time I've tried to record this video because of that. Anyways, terror fills the night as she stalks her prey. The Crimson Altar. But that one's not quite weird enough. Oh, here's one. Can Shrubtown stand up to a creature that can barely walk? Run, don't toddle. Michael Paul Wirch's The Curse of the Baby Woman. Directed by Olivia Hartle. Is this a real... Is this a real movie? Ah, cat. She tried clawing at the tassels on my pajama pants. That's dangerous. Obviously, this one's not real, but this one is. Buried alive. How much shock can the human brain endure before it cracks? A black graveyard with a killer on the loose. Terrified, starring Rod Lauren, Steve Drexel, and Tracy Olson. You can probably hear every single click my mouse makes. No, cat! Ah, she did it again. Okay, hopefully she'll stay out of the way. The Volcano Man of 2,000 years ago stalks the Earth to claim his woman. Vogue Pictures Inc. presents Curse of the Faceless Man. Oh. Ah, no. I saw a different version of that in English. Ah, here we go. 300 years old. Human blood keeps them alive forever. Horror Hotel. Just ring for Doom service. Okay. So we've been looking at a lot of random ones, but I want to get back to the, because these have been all over dramatic, but I want to get back to the, like, really weird ones. Oh, I haven't seen this one before. A ghastly elegance that suggests Tennessee Williams. Wait, what? A ghastly elegance that suggests Tennessee Williams? What does it mean to suggest Tennessee Williams? I'm not sure what that means. A maturer horror show, worthy of the great horror classics of our time. See the two-headed killer creature, the horror chamber of Dr. Faustus, and the Manster, half man, half monster. Oh, here's one. Crawling from the depths to terrify and torture. A new kind of terror to numb the nerves. The monster that challenged the world. It's basically just a big caterpillar that, as usual, has an eye for the ladies. Hmm. Oh, here's one. Whoa. Monster born in college lab. Students victims of terror beast. Co-ed beauty captive of man monster. Campus terror. Science blunders. Beast seeks body of living man. Monster on the campus. That's one of the ones I saw while looking through them. Oh, here's one. See the ghastly ghouls in flaming color. It will scare the living yell out of you. How to make a monster. They eat human flesh. Horror of the Blood Monsters, starring John Carradine. Hey, he's one of the same guys from Bigfoot. The one that breeds with anything. Come on, X out of it. I remember when you just X'd out, and it X'd at you out of the whole shebang. Uh, oh man, I kinda want to show you that one, but I don't think that I should. I would definitely get demonetized if I did. Ah, whoops. Boogerah! It's alive! Mucinous scourge! Civilization suffocates as its slippery tendrils engulf a city of 800 billion from the face of the forsaken earth. Mightiest monster, mightiest melodrama of them all. Is that a booger monster? Also, it destroys a city of how many? 800 billion in one city. A ghost woman owned him, body and soul. Flesh he couldn't feel, lips he couldn't touch, but a vengeance that haunted him to death. Tormented by the she-ghost of Haunted Island, starring Richard Carlson, Julie Redding, Susan Gordon, Lugene Sanders, and Joe Turkel. There we go. Now we're on the right track. How much shock can you stand? Night of bloody horror. Let me just X out. Whoa, where am I? An inner sanctum mystery. Lon Chaney Inn. Pillow of Death. I didn't know there was a pillow of death. Oh. You'll gasp with horror. A spine-tingling motion picture only the Atomic Age could produce. Atom Age Vampire. Yeah, around the 50s or so, there was a lot of focus on atomic radiation. It was, after all, the Atomic Age. Let's see, any more? What? Whoa, ho. Whoa, I'm not clicking on that one. Ah, here's one. Call it a bash, call it a ball, call it a blast. Beach party lovers make hay in the moonlight, while the monster lurks in the shadows. The Beach Girls and the Monster. Music by Frank Sinatra Jr.? I didn't even know there was a Frank Sinatra Jr. What the heck is this? The Monster and the Ape. A Columbia Super Serial, apparently. Here's another famous one from Mystery Science Theater. It also has an SCP based on it. Moon monsters launch attack against Earth. It's something, 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 something 3D. Da, 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 da. Low pixels. Robot monster. Let's see. Here we go. Moon monsters launch attack against Earth. Adventures into the future. How can science meet the menace of astral assassins? New science fiction thriller. 3D robot monster in true steered 3 dimension. So the whole 3D craze has actually been going on since the 50s, and every so often it falls out and then it gets picked back up again. It's most definitely not a recent thing. The heck is this? Oh no, never mind. That's AI. Boo, we're looking for old monster movie posters. Whoops. Ah, here we go. Man-made monster with every human emotion. Republic Pictures presents Tobor the Great. Tobor is robot spelt backwards. I only know English. Le monstre au scalpel corruption. Het monster met en ontledermes. I don't know what I don't know what language that is. New horrors. Mad science spawns evil fiends. Fiends take form before your horrified eyes. MGM presents Fiend Without a Face, starring Marshall Thompson. Now this one is a classic. A horror horde of crawl and crush giants clawing out of the earth from mile-deep catacombs. Them. The amazing new Warner Bros. Sensation. Lovely woman, giant killer cat, the same person? It's super sensational. Zoom in. She was one of the dreaded cat people, doomed to slink and prowl, and court by night, fearing always that a lover's kiss might change her into a snarling, clawing killer. Cat people with Simone, Kent Smith, Tom Conway, Jane Randolph, and Jack Holt. I've heard of this one before. Cat people. Oh. Yeah. Her last kiss. A horror worse than dying. Kiss me, monster. In color. Unzoom. Oh. Can you face the ultimate in diabolism? Can you stand pure terror? It could happen. It may happen. It might happen. To you, starring Boris Karloff, Nick Adams, and Susan Farmer. Die, monster, die, in color scope. Okay, I think we're only gonna do a few more of these. Just a few more. Whoa. What the heck is that? See terror catch fire. Through a child's eyes you will see torment, torture, and flaming passion. Picture mommy dead. In color. What? Archive collection? Remastered edition? The Disembodied. Huh, I don't know. She seems quite bodied. In her eyes, desire. In her veins, the blood of a monster. Blood of Dracula will give you nightmares forever. What was that other one that was there? A woman by day, a monster by night. Voodoo woman. Oh, here's another one. Terror that screams from the grave. The Undead. Hey, that's not the poster of the Undead I saw earlier. Come on. There was one with like a really weird tagline on it. And now, here it is. 1,000 years of naked terror. The Undead, starring Pamela Duncan, Richard Garland, and Allison Hayes. Whoops. I don't know why the 1,000 Years of Terror are naked. I don't know. It's a mystery. What the? Oh, here's another one. No, that's got like a... it's got something on top of it. I saw a version of that one some other time that didn't have that thing on top of it. Oh, here's one. Freezing horror. As a living nightmare strikes from the depths of the sea. The Phantom from 10,000 Leagues. I don't think you're supposed to be down that far in this equipment. I think the pressure would crush you into a paste. Screaming terror. Whoop. Filmed in widescreen. Okay. Filmed for widescreen in terror scope. The Beast with 1,000,000 eyes. What I like about this poster particularly is that this woman doesn't seem very, very concerned at all to be seeing that right there. Uh-oh. From the ocean depths they strike, to terrorize, to mate, and to kill. Monster. Must be another cousin of Bigfoot. Grindhouse collection, you say? Humanoids from the deep. Your deepest fears will surface. I guess it had multiple titles. The Brain That Wouldn't Die. Alive without a body, fed by an unspeakable horror. Okay. Crawling, slimy things, terror bent on destroying the world. The Brain Eaters. Alright, I guess we'll just try to find one more. Just one more. Hmm. Huh. Hmm. In the heart of an atomic testing area, it takes only 10 seconds to turn a human into the most dangerous man alive. I don't know if that's really a horror movie, but whatever. What the heck is this? Growing to a giant, to a monster, to a behemoth. When will it stop? The amazing, colossal man. And here is the classic House on Haunted Hill, starring Vincent Price, just for you. All right, well, that certainly was something. There certainly are quite a lot of these. Quite a lot. But unfortunately, my search was a little, Bride of the Gorilla. Unfortunately, my search was a little hindered because I had to scroll through some AI results. Unfortunately, that's the time we live in. Creature from the Black Lagoon. You're not being very subtle right now. Just look at his face. Look at his face. That could be a reaction image. That could be a reaction image if anybody bothered to crop it. All right. But I got let's no. I don't want to buy it. Okay. So yeah, there's quite a lot of these. They're very over the dramatic, very over the top, over promising, the whole shebang, right? And there's a certain theme surrounding the monsters always wanting the ladies. That was quite common back then. After all, Bigfoot does breed with anything. Living skyscrapers of stone thundering across the earth, crushing all that stand in their path. The monolith monsters. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Screaming young girls sucked into a labyrinth of horror by a blood-starved ghoul from hell. Beast from Haunted Cave, starring Michael Forrest, Sheila Carroll, and Frank Wolf. Do you dare see what Dr. Diablo sees? From the shock author of Psycho, Columbia Pictures presents Torture Garden. Okay, that's the last one. For real this time. I just couldn't help myself. Anyways, I might do this again sometime. But this was kind of free form. ran on kind of long. Next time I do it, I might like have some pre-selected to just scroll through while I read them off for you. But this was just something I did for fun. As is all of my content, I don't even really consider myself a real YouTuber. But, anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found some of these as funny as I did. I hope you enjoyed my voice. And, I'll see you all next time, hopefully, with the next Alone in the Dark episode 17. It may even be the end of the game, I don't know. But, anyways, thank you for coming. Thank you for spending this time with me, but now I have to leave you alone in the dark. Um that's my outro for Alone in the Dark. It's the only outro I ever came up with, so deal with it. See you next time.